Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Why am I sitting here eating a sandwich by the side of the road like a bum here in Miami? Well, let's rewind 1 year. When I bid my farewells to America, I didn't know what to expect. I honestly wasn't even sure where I was gonna live. I had an Airbnb for 2 months in Brazil, but you know, was I gonna stay in Brazil? Was I gonna stay in Florianopolis? Was I gonna learn Portuguese? Was I gonna get married to a Brazilian girl? God only knew. Well, it's been about a year since my last video, and here I am to tell you that didn't quite work out the way I expected it to. I left the US to go to Brazil, a tiny island in the south of Brazil, kind of like the Hawaii of Brazil, actually. It's also recognized as a kind of Silicon Valley of Brazil, and in the richest state of Brazil, Santa Catarina. The city is called Florianopolis. The city and the island are kind of the same thing. And I spent 4 months there. I had a lovely time. Went to Sao Paulo, got to know a lot of people in Brazil, actually. Learned Portuguese. I had a fantastic time in Brazil. In February of 2023, I moved to Colombia, to Bogota, where I was born. And I have been there for about 10 months now, happily living in Bogota ever since. You see, I got fired from the job that paid me in dollars, and was kind of the linchpin of my entire plan for my new South American lifestyle, pretty much immediately upon leaving America. So I left America about a year ago, went to Brazil, got fired, had to learn Portuguese, much more difficult than I expected because I speak Spanish, so I thought it's gonna be a breeze. It wasn't. I then moved to Bogota about 9 months ago with a new job in tow. I now work for a company called Elify as a professional YouTube manager. That's right, sir. I am in the YouTube space officially. I represent about 6 channels. That is part of the reason that I am here today, which is that YouTubers come into YouTube with money. You don't just start YouTube and expect it to live from it. You gotta actually invest in YouTube. It's also not as DIY as it once upon a time. What does that mean? It means if you don't have money to finance a plan, titles, SEO, thumbnails, editing, production expenses, music. If you can't coast by on YouTube anymore with just experience. You need experience and you need bread. So that is why I have been getting breaded. I've spent this year working at Elify, stacking my dough so that I could reinvest that into YouTube starting very soon. So you'll be seeing videos coming out about my time in Brazil, about my time in Panama, about my time in Colombia, about maybe Miami, I don't know, but pretty soon. So you can expect that stuff to come out pretty soon. And finally, what brings me here to this bus stop by the side of the road? Well, you see, there is one thing that makes Colombia better than America, blasphemic as it might sound. And that is that in Latin America, you have plazas and parks where people can sit down and eat kind of more comfortably, with more dignity than in America, where there is nowhere for people to eat if it's not at home, in the car, or paying to go inside one of those places. So I've personally enjoyed my time very much in South America for that reason. I think there is a better quality of life due to many things, including that I don't need a car to move around, including that I can sit down in a park and eat. I can hang out with my friends who are more sincere friends than those that would be here, and we just go out casually. We just grab some beers at the bar and sit down somewhere and talk. You know, that's the kind of plan that I wish we would have had here in Miami growing up, but unfortunately it's just not so. The system, the American system, for all its benefits and blessings, is just it's too efficient for its own good, if you know what I'm saying. It's too efficient for its own good. I wish they would just loosen the fuck up and let people ride and chill and vibe. So that's why I'm here, because I am here in protest of the American system that wants me to sit inside a McDonald's or in my car to eat. I would just rather sit in the grass by myself looking like a bum. With that, guys, thank you for tuning in. I will see you soon. You can expect videos about the rest of my travels, looking much cleaner, much more professionally edited, and just much more beautiful. Stay beautiful, guys. Peace out. Stay breaded. Bum, bum, bum.